Hey guys, I decided to record an additional video regarding my build that was recorded before just to finish it up with some extra information that's like important for the build because like it was not yet finished back then, and now it's like yeah like finished it up for me. So idea of the video is what changes happened to me. So basically I stopped to play because like I finished most of the end game content that are exist in the game right now. Killed the arbiter, killed these boss in the second trial. Yep. So yeah, so finished stuff up. Didn't actually record the one with the arbiter, which is bad. Maybe slightly later I will re-record it if I will continue to play, but to be honest, I have nothing to do in the game, only to improve my build and increase my level, just to progress in the ladder, because I'm over the 100th place in the ladder right now, but I was at the, I believe, at the 41 or somewhere close to like to it, but it actually doesn't matter. But I'm just saying what I could do in the game. Yeah, so regarding the changes, sorry. So the main change is that I started to use Pyromantic Pact, which deals damage to you as soon as you reach the maximum amount of this Infernal Flame. So how does it work? So for example, we're casting some spells, the meter of the flame is increased, and as soon as we reach maximum, we get damage, and we can also get debuff of ignition if you don't have enough resistances. Currently I don't have much of them, so it's only 81. But to completely avoid this debuff that appears on you when you get the damage, you need about 84, I believe, 83, because like yeah, this threshold of the ignition depends on the amount of the damage that you get, and as much as you get this damage depends on the resistances, you will get the debuff or you will not get this debuff. So that, yeah, that depends on the resistances. Also I got this ceasing body that increases damage of me and my minions as soon as I reach about the 60% of the infernal flame. So that's like idea of this talent or of this passive, because like it generally increases damage of your minions by 20%, which is pretty good because because Arsonist, as I said before, deals pretty high damage, and 20 of it's like noticeable in the game, especially on the bosses. So yeah. That was regarding the Pyromantic Pact, and also one extra thing that changed for me, I started to use the specific unique belt. An Inferno Clasp blade belt that increases your maximum fire resistances. So idea is that like it gives you some armor, which is nice. Also it gives you some strength, which is also nice. And it gives you pretty much fire resistances. And since I have pretty good shield with high energy shield, with some extra stats, extra resistances, uh, extra block, pretty high block chance, the shield actually is great. So like replace it with some shield with maximum fire resistances would be like a terrible idea. Because you can see that if I remove the shield itself, I lost like about yeah 1400 of energy shield. So just from the specific shield, yeah, that's like pretty much. But the belt in the build does not gives us pretty much stuff, and it only can give us some armor, some resistances, some strange, which this unique belt already give us. So that makes sense to use it because like these maximum fire resistances reduces damage from this pyromantic pack pretty drastic. But like if you want to actually already I feel myself pretty stable with the pyromantic pack, because when you have Grim Fist and you have over the 12,000 of energy shield, you mostly do not feel any like infernal flame damage to you, because like of course sometimes it will apply the debuff of ignition that will increase the damage that you get through the pyromantic pack, but still it's like mostly nothing for you. Even if you will like increase the resistances, which would be good for you, maximum resistance I mean, you won't even get the debuff and you will become immortal, so that's like, and you will get some extra damage for your minions as well, which is super good. Also one more thing, so what was changed is that I stopped using my Overmeter. No, because like this specific passive works only if you have mana, but Infernal Flame is not mana. It's not a mana, but the replacement for it. So you basically have 0 mana, which means that this redirection won't work for you. So it doesn't make sense to spend this passive point for this talent, because it doesn't work for you. Yeah, and also what I wonder about is about the stun threshold, because like you definitely would need to get at least 1 point into this threshold from your energy shield, because if not, you will get constantly stunned by some decent projectiles from some arrows and other shitty stuff that you can get from the mobs. So for me, I feel comfortable with this 8% of maximum energy shield, because like when you have Green Fist, you have about 80,000 of the shield, and like it's enough just not to be stunned. Also would be good if you can try to find corrupted version of this unique belt, which will give you some extra resistances, because it can apply some possibility of this resistances increasement. So yeah. What else? Basically nothing else was changed. I still need to improve my amulet, maybe find some better gloves, maybe some extra maximum resistances, and also I replaced the boots, but you still can find better one with some more movement speed, with some extra maximum life, rarity of items found, and maybe like I don't remember. No, maximum resistance is not possible for the boots, but still, yeah. Oh yeah, that was. I also started to use flammability, as I said. So with this hex bloom, that's like provides possibility to spread your your curse after death of the minion to the nearest, to the minions that were around it. So yeah, that's like. But generally, as I see, the build is finished. Yeah. So yep. Good luck, guys.